Welcome back, guys. Wizards382K here. Bringing you a quick clip of an AE4 Widowmaker. Sorry, it's been a while since I posted a video, so let's jump right on into this and break down this weapon. I've been using it for a while now. I'm having some fun with it. It's not a bad weapon, but it's not a great weapon. I am primarily a hardcore player for me, so this weapon is probably one of the best things a hardcore player can get. In core, its damage is 34 to 30, so therefore it's a 3 to 4 hit kill. Now, that's across all ranges. Its 3 hit kill range is actually quite high, too. It's quite decent. It's more like the bow was previous to its nerf for its 3 shot kill range. A lot of people say it needs to be nerfed. I hope they don't, because the weapon does have some drawbacks. With that being said, let's move right on into the drawbacks. Fire rate, let's start with that one. It's the slowest firing assault rifle in the game. In fact, I think it's probably the slowest firing assault rifle ever made for this game, or any other Call of Duty series ever. That's including World at War. I swear to God, it's the slowest one. It fires just, I do believe, under 500 RPMs, and the Widowmaker version is even lower than that. It's right around 400 frame rate wise. I don't know what it's going to be exactly due to the rounding numbers. With that being said, it's still a great gun. It's a precision style weapon, so, you know, as long as you get your shots on target, they're going to kill it quickly. It does overheat rather quickly, being it is a directed energy weapon with unlimited ammo. You only have a few shots. Now, there's the main problem. All the assault rifles will have a double clip size before they have to reload. If you hold down the trigger for this gun, you'll be reloading in roughly half of normal assault rifles. Being said, give or take a 16 round clip. Most ARs sit around a 30 or so clip. So keep that in mind. You have about half the shots before you have to reload if you hold down the trigger. Its reload time, as in if you overheat it, is about 3 seconds give or take if you overheat it, 2 seconds or so if you decide to pop it out to be a complete badass style. The pick is yours to do. Moving on to that, this variant that I have is the Widowmaker. I pop on the foregrip, quick draw, and red dot sight for this one. I did not have the heatsink yet, otherwise I would trade out the quick draw for the heatsink. The ADS time with the quick draw is really fast, makes it nice and snappy. The foregrip makes the accuracy literally go to like 100 over 100 in concept. Your recoil is reduced to almost what it feels like to be completely neglected, so you don't worry about it. With that being said, the Widowmaker is slightly more accurate than the regular AE4. It also has a lower fire rate, therefore make it even more accurate and more, well, pronounced to kill faster because you're more accurate. However, the accuracy decrease from the Widowmaker versus the regular AE4 if you put on a foregrip is very minute. Therefore, if you want a faster firing AE4 laser rifle, go with the regular AE rifle and slap on that lovely foregrip and you will be pretty good to go. Now, the iron sights, moving on to that, the iron sights is about the only kicker I have like a primary problem with, and the iron sights aren't even bad. Keep that in mind, guys. The iron sights are really nice. I don't have a clip for you to look at the iron sights. I just have a red dot sight because I prefer the red dot for one specific reason. I forget where to aim with iron sights. I know that's a little hard to say with the iron sights. Normally you're used to a crescent style. Let's go with the AK crescent that you can get this game, the AK-12 if you're using the Ghost version, or the G for the pre-order download bonus. It has that half crescent with the middle prong, the Triton prong as we all like to call those. Very nice, very easy. You aim at the tip of the point and ta-da, you got your headshot. This one, it's like a bigger version of that. Now, it's almost a full circle. It's about I would say about 5/6 of a circle, and halfway through that circle on each side is a prong that comes out the left and right, straight out the side into the middle. Now there's also that middle prong that you will be looking at that will distinguish how far left or right you need to be. If your person's right on that prong, then you're good to go. Height-wise, however, the left and right prong is what comes in for the golden kicker. Now, if I was aiming there with that, I would have been aiming roughly about, his groin area on that ramp kill there with the middle prong and got the stomach to chest shot. Long ranges, that can depict if you're going to shoot him or if you're going to get a headshot and whatnot. It can make a very unpleasant shot. Again, it's something to look at. Like there, if you paid attention, I missed my shot completely, but the red dot was right about groin level. The middle prong versus where I would have been shooting, roughly, if I had the iron sights, would have been about his kneecaps. Give or take, maybe a little higher, but that's where it would have been. That's where you have to watch out for the iron sights. That's why I use the red dot sight. With that being said, also the recoil, I can see the pattern a little bit better if I'm using the red dot sight. I just overall feel more comfortable with the red dot sight. With that being said, I do not use the red dot sight for a lot of my weapons. For instance, the AK, the bow, let's see, the ARX unless I'm going long range, and the IMR unless I'm doing long range. I will use the iron sights for that close mid-range shot. If I'm going long range, I will slap on a red dot. I do not need an ACOG, nor do I need a hybrid. For weapons I do like to use different sights for would be the Pytech. Love the red dot for it. I use the loophole, actually, is what I have, and it's an elite version. It's pretty nice. A lot of people don't like, oh my god, that's kind of yeah, but I like it, especially in hardcore. The Amelie, I like to use the hybrid sights. Give you mind how I use them for which weapons and what type. That's about it. Red dot sight, however, I will use on the EM1 as well. Other than that, I really don't need them, and I don't use them. My marksman rifle for my MK14, I use the Eagle Eye. If anybody knows what the Eagle Eye is, it's an elite variant of the MK14. And goodbye attachments, as I like to say, because that thing gets like no freaking attachments. So no sighted attachments, so I'm pretty good with iron sights, and that's how I like to use them. When I use a sight, that's because I feel more comfortable, for whatever reason it would be. In this case for the AE4, I miss my shot because I'm off how it's centered, and I forget and I don't pay attention. I slap on the red dot so I don't have to forget, nor do I have to pay attention. I can see it right there. We're good to go. So that's kind of the weapon breakdown. I like it. It's great. I like the semi-automatic weapons. I just think the MK14 for this game needs to be increased in damage power. It's really weak on hardcore. You'll be seeing yourself still getting mainly 2-shot kills. You will get those 1-shot kills and you'll feel very good about them, but half the time you're having to hit them twice. Sometimes, very rarely, but sometimes even 3. So this gun is like my marksman rifle now. I use it as a semi-automatic / slow bursting weapon. It's great. In core, it's balanced with the rest of the guns. In hardcore, however, means that it will do 30 damage even at long ranges. Unless you shoot through glass and take a minor damage reduction for shooting through glass, it will kill at all ranges in 1 shot. With that being said, you cannot penetrate things. However, you can, like windows that would be destroyed, you can shoot out those and go through them. You can possibly go through some of your enemy combatants as well, but keep in mind you won't be penetrating much of anything with this gun. It's not a penetrating weapon. It's there for the just sheer raw power of I gotcha. With that being said, it does take down other things really quickly because it does have a high amount of power. 34 at close range and, like I said, 30 at distance. Its 3-shot kill range is actually quite far. That is always nice if you're playing core. With that being said, I'm primarily a hardcore player, so this gun is seen quite frequently in hardcore game mode, especially since it's a limited time use only for certain people, as in AKA season pass holders like me. In hardcore mode, it's kind of like cheapness-wise using a noob tube. Let's put it that way. Except for as long as I hit you, Flakjack ain't gonna save you with this gun. Keep that in mind, guys. It's a hardcore, kind of a screw you weapon because it's way overpowered. It's stronger than it needs to be in hardcore. However, it is balanced in core. I do not see a real nerf coming to this gun unless everybody uses it. Along with that, I really don't see a nerf coming to this gun because the only reason why guns really get nerfed in the first place are because the pros are saying, no, it's overpowered, da-da-da-da. Well, the pros playing MLG or esports rules by concept can't use the gun anyways because it's DLC. So we should be good on that. So there shouldn't be too much of a nerf coming to this weapon at all. If there is, I don't think there will be. It's handles nicely. It doesn't mean you're going to do fantastic. It does have its drawbacks. So keep that in mind, guys. There are drawbacks to this weapon. So other than that said, it's a good gun to use. It's fun. It's pretty good. Can't wait to use the Venom to test that out because that's the only variant I can't use yet due to the fact that DLC hasn't dropped. We only get the AE4 and Widowmaker to use beforehand. So with that being said, guys, you know, enjoy the rest of this gameplay. I do believe I go positive on it. I may go negative. I don't remember. It was a while since I played it. I was just doing a video to give you my concept and feel of this weapon. It is a very good weapon. I do like it. I would say definitely give it a try. It does shoot slow, so keep that in mind. It's not your normal, you know, ball of duty weapon, as I'm going to call it, because I still see that gun floating around way too freaking much, to be quite honest. But with that all being said, it's a good gun. It does deserve a try just to have fun and see if you like it to mess around. It's not an overpowered weapon in core because it does have some setbacks like the overheat time and limited amount of rounds before you overheat. In hardcore, it is a beast of a weapon due to the fact of its one-shot kill range is crossed map. So with that being said, I will catch you guys later and hopefully get another video up. If I do a next video, I'm going to go over the 3 launchers, which one I like better, and why not. However, we'll state the Maz launcher, I hate with a passion. So until next time, guys, peace.